Shopping for a laptop is really tough. There is way too much choice and there's way too much noise. Think about it. Fake reviews, sponsored search results crowding out real ones. You got reviews that are dressed up to look like real reviews but are really just advertisements. Then, of course, you have the pricing trickery. It's just so hard to know. Are you actually getting a good deal? And if you think AI is the answer, it isn't. I mean, check out this search. AI is suggesting laptops from years ago at prices that compete with current Gen 1s. AI's advice, it's based on the data that it has access to. And people have spent years trying to trick Google's algorithm to send them more traffic. This means there are so many of these low-effort best of lists out there that just skew the search results. Well, the good news is that my rant is over, and if you're new to this channel, I have a background in product management. I build websites and I build companies. When I see something is broken, I want to fix it. Think about this. It's been over 20 years since Amazon made online shopping a thing. But what has really changed since then? Not much, at least not much that's good. So over the last 2 years, my team and I, we've been building out bestlaptop.deals, a website to make shopping for a laptop transparent and simple. With Black Friday and the holidays right around the corner, I thought what better time to hop on and just show you all the cool new features we've been launching and how you can use our website to, of course, find your perfect laptop and get the best price on it. Let's start with finding the right laptop. Most people shop for a laptop based on a use case. They don't just want to filter down a list of 300,000 laptops based on specs. Heck, a lot of people don't even know what they need. So we've built use case shopping right into the core of our site. You can see the top 10 laptops for each one. Best laptops for students, say, or best laptops for programmers or video editors, that sort of thing. If you want to see more, just click View More. From there, you can combine use cases together, like I need a laptop for video editing and gaming. All of a sudden, hundreds of laptops have become a more manageable list. You can then filter by price, including whether we consider it a good or great deal at its current price. Check this out. On most sites, you can filter based on the CPU or GPU, but that's confusing because CPUs and GPUs, they have very confusing names. We've actually grouped them together under max, good, and basic performance. Another way to get started is to use our laptop finder. It just guides you through the basic questions. How much do you want to spend? How are you going to use your laptop? And how portable do you need it to be? Once you find a laptop that you're interested in, well, you can then click what we think about it. There you'll see the pros and cons of each one, and our quick synopsis, of course, of who should buy it. Now, if we don't like it, we have our alternate recommendations there too. And if you want to know more, there's a link to our full YouTube review and now our test data. This one is actually new. You can now download our extensive graph set that you see in our videos. We're going to launch an actual testing area of the site next year where you'll be able to generate your own comparisons. Say you want to graph how one laptop you like performs versus another. We're also going to let you sort by key metrics. What are the top laptops for CPU performance, for GPU performance, and of course, battery life. I love this feature. I'm so excited to get that out to you. By the way, get subscribed with the notification bell on if you want to hear when we launch that one. I will be back with a dedicated video on it. By the way, I didn't mention this, but most laptops are now reviewed by 2 reviewers here so that you get a more balanced perspective and you just don't hear me ranting about something that, say, 90% of people wouldn't care about. Look, just like online dating, there's no perfect laptop, guys, and it can be pretty easy to just add too many filters and get no results. If that happens to you, obviously in searching for a laptop, not dating, we are testing a new feature to show you close matches. It's currently in beta and happens after you use the laptop finder. Now, if you want individual buying advice, then head on over to our community and just ask your question in Suggest a Laptop. I've seen a ton of great advice from community members. I'm really impressed, by the way, and our own team. I've seen Cameron, Jesus, Sierra, and Seth all over there answering questions. I can't guarantee that you'll get a response from us, but guys, if we have free time, we're certainly over there doing our best. Okay, so now that you've narrowed down the laptops you actually want, let's talk about how to get the best deal. We track prices right across retailers. You can access that price tracker of ours from the list view as well as the individual product view. Now, to help you, we actually call out in red if a laptop's price is actually its lowest price ever. And we show you where to go to, of course, get it. Now, most of our price tracking, it is done automatically by APIs, but we do have a team of people just scouring the net for deals. They do that throughout the day just to consolidate them all here so you don't have to go to a gazillion different deal sites. Just a little note though, sometimes a store does change their prices between our automatic updates. This is pretty rare, but if you do notice a price is off, just let us know by clicking Found a Better Deal. straight away we can update the laptop's price. Now, one thing I'm really excited to talk to you about today is how we determine which laptops are currently a good or great deal. We actually maintain a list of price targets for every type of laptop and every type of configuration. For example, what price would make a 16-inch premium laptop with an RTX 5070 Ti and 32GB of RAM a good deal or a great one? As part of our laptop reviews, you see, we actually analyze pricing. That's how we determine these ranges, but every laptop is different. Some have a better screen, some are better built, some have stupid stuff like ports that just get in your way. So we adjust our price targets based on the specifics of the laptop itself. For example, the Legion 5i is a really strong competitor in its category, so a good deal would be triggered at a higher price than a worse laptop with the same hardware. Say Gigabyte's Gaming A16. That one just feels cheaper and doesn't have that beautiful OLED display. Moral of the story, if you just want to see which laptops are currently a great deal, we've done that hard work for you. Just click the good or great deal filter on the list view, or head over to the Black Friday deals list in the menu. That's the very best deals across all laptops. Lastly, laptops are going to be cheaper for Black Friday and Christmas. Well, we've already factored that in and we've revised our price targets. Now, one thing I strongly suggest you do is set up some custom price drop notifications. Big sales sell out really quickly and you won't want to miss them. Also, a lot of retailers, they still sell older versions of laptops much cheaper. We've actually added tabs to the top of our product pages so you can see if a prior year's version is being sold at a big discount. Alright, that's the site as it stands today. We've started rolling out internationally in Canada, the UK and Australia. We don't have all local stores there yet, but we are adding them as fast as we possibly can. If you're in India, don't worry, you're next up. Finally, we haven't talked about the elephant in the room. The obvious question is, why don't we just add an AI interface like ChatGPT? You can just say what you want, no need to go through filters or lists or any of that sort of thing. Well, we are adding this. It's a top priority for next year. We aren't going to be using ChatGPT natively though, or any of the publicly available AIs like Perplexity. As I said earlier, public AIs, they just really suck right now for finding laptops. Their recommendations, they tend to be very outdated or just wrong. What we're going to do is train our AI on our own data to ensure it's giving you actual good advice and current advice, the same as what we'd give you if you spoke to us personally. Alright. As you can see, we've been really hard at work here. Hopefully you find bestlaptop.deals very helpful this Black Friday and over the entire holidays. If you can think of a new feature to add, just let me know with a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, give it a go. I'm trying to not only bring you great laptop content, but also bring you along this crazy journey as we build this company. Till next time, go do something awesome with your day, and I will catch you later.